You know, perception and reality can be two different things. It's fascinating how our perceptions shape how we see the world, especially in the current housing market. The Sun Sentinel just ran a story titled, "Home Demand is Still High Despite an Overvalued Market." Now, the headline may not be contradictory, but it does raise some concerns here in South Florida. Supply and demand dictate prices, and right now the demand for homes is way higher than the supply, and that alone suggests our high prices are just where they should be. But here's the thing, I'm working with buyers who are desperate for a new home, but they're also outraged at the idea of buying an overvalued property with super high interest rates. As sellers, they're taking advantage of the market, but then they get frustrated when they see what their new mortgage payments and purchase prices will be. Now, some real estate experts argue that if buyers are willing to pay those prices because of the limited inventory, it can't really be an overvalued market. And you know, the current market looks pretty stable despite all the doom and gloom predicted by the media. Sure, back in 2008, we saw homes seemingly being way overvalued, and it indeed led to a collapse. But this time around, the ingredients are just different. Thanks to post-pandemic interest rates, most people can afford their mortgage payments, and there are just fewer homes available while folks from all over the United States are flocking to South Florida. People's perception might be that the market is overvalued, but it's largely based on historical data and the past. But here's the thing, the laws of supply and demand don't really care about the past. You see, supply and demand are the economic forces that determine prices in the current market. They're driven by current factors like population growth, interest rates, consumer preferences, and government policies. So, even if we perceive the prices as overvalued, the reality is that the current economic conditions are driving these shifts, and they're here to stay, at least for the foreseeable future.